When I first started taking YouTube seriously, my favorite YouTube channel was Think Media because I didn't know how to grow as a YouTuber and they showed me how. Videos from Omar and Heather and Sean and Nolan and the entire Think Media team helped me understand that titles were important and thumbnails were important and descriptions were even more important than the gear you buy at times. And I'm still learning from Think Media to this day. And they pulled a sneaky on me recently.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
On their Instagram account, they showed a trick that I want to show you today about how to create massive amounts of thumbnails in minutes. So don't tell anybody, but I'm going to show you the secret today. Stay with me. I don't know about you, but there have been plenty of times where I've created this great piece of content that nobody wants to click on because I didn't give enough energy and effort into the thumbnail that represents that great content. Great content,
crappy thumbnail,
nobody clicks on it. So I thought to myself, well, how do I create a bunch of different thumbnails quickly that look great, that people want to click on? And Think Media answered that question for me. On their Instagram account, you could see them in a studio kind of like this with a solid background, a light going into that background to create some depth of field between the subject and the camera and the wall, and then a great key light lighting the subject. And then, while they made expressions like this, they had someone taking hundreds of photos for future possible thumbnails. Now, I don't have someone taking photos for me, so what I've done is I've pressed record on my Sony ZV-E10, I've got this nice little studio setup, and instead of capturing photos, I just push record on video so that I can just screenshot some thumbnails later, which are going to look great because I'm shooting in 4K. That's called the Home Alone, by the way. But you might be thinking to yourself, Patrick, I don't have a great backdrop. I don't have a light here and a light here. Well, find a solid wall in your apartment or in your office. Find some natural light or a well-lit room and just get in front of the camera. Press record and again, start making these expressions you see on the great thumbnails that you're clicking on YouTube and you're all set. And you can actually see that in that video, Nolan Molt, who's taking a bunch of photos that will eventually maybe be thumbnails for Think Media YouTube videos. He's Googled like holding an iPhone or something like that. So what is your YouTube niche? Is it cooking? Is it drones? Is it microphones? You might want to Google holding a spatula, flipping a pancake, and you'll see a bunch of Google images that will give you great expressions and ideas for your thumbnails. And then again, you stand in front of a camera, press record, and just hold those positions that will eventually become screenshots later and create amazing thumbnails, all in a few minutes. Now, maybe all of this sounds amazing and you can't wait to get started, but you're still thinking, I don't know how to pose for a thumbnail. Just Google best YouTube thumbnails. And you're going to see tons of Google images that are going to help you get started. So I hope you're beginning to see, like I did, that creating thumbnails doesn't have to be difficult. Actually, this has made it way easier for me. So if you want to see more tips like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And before you leave, don't forget to watch this video.